How to get a new table of foreign worker only. So you have a master table which is on the left here, and you want to get a new table based on this master table, and the condition is a foreign worker. So how to do that in Power BI? Let's jump over it. So this is your master table. It consists of June and July. And now let's hover to the report view and let's go to modeling, new table. So over here I just put in foreign worker only, and to create a subset of the table we use the DEX function. Filter, alternate, enter, go to next slide. Then we key in the table, the master table, comma, and the criteria is the foreign worker. So in the table itself we have a category column that represents we want to just get all. So FRWK is the code for worker, and I think that's about it. Let's just enter, and Power BI will quickly create a subset of the table from this table. You can see that here this is a new table, and if we go over here you can see here this is a table, and in the category it is really just all FRWK. Okay, in the original it has local and foreign worker. Okay, so with that information, well, you can get do analysis just based on foreign worker. Okay, now the next one you can do is I want to know. Let's assume that we don't have a foreign workers only here. Okay, you understand that this is creating a table, so I just want to delete that. Okay, right, nothing. Now I just want to know the head count for foreign worker. So how can I do that? Let's look at creating a new measure. I just want to know the head count, right? It's a summarized value, so not the list table. So I just put there foreign worker head count, and over here I use the another DEX measure called count rows, and I use back what you just learned earlier, table, the master table, and in the master table I want the category to be equal to foreign worker. Okay, the only difference is that I add the count rows, so I'm not interested to show the entire table. Instead I just want to create the table in the memory, in the computer memory, and then in the computer memory, based on the subset, I want to count how many rows are there. How many rows are there? So, and enter. And I created a new measure, and I created a cart, and just drag the foreign worker cart there, and this is 168 foreign worker. So, is that correct? I'll tell you, is it? So now in this video you just learn how to use the filter. What is filter? Filter is the DEX function returns a table. Yes, it returns a table. Okay, either you can see visually or it is generated in the computer memory. It returns a table. So conceptually it returns a table. It is a subset of another table. So it's extract from the master table. Now, based on what? Based on a certain criteria. It could be region is equal to France, amount is equal to, in our case, is that the category is equal to foreign worker. So that is the condition. And you provide a table. So this is what it means early on. Let me just go here. See, there's a filter. This is the table name, which is equal to here. And this is the column. It examines a column which is equal to foreign worker. Okay, so that is one example. Now, I can also give you another example would be like this. For example, in the orders table, you have all kinds of product, all kinds of cake, and your condition is really just a cupcake. So then you can do this using a filter function. You can also this is another example, right? A subset. So after that, you do a subset, you can use the count rows function to count how many rows are there. Okay, and another example in the sales department would be like this: how to calculate the sales of all high margin products. So the high margin product is definition is that the standard cost times 2 is still lesser than the list price. Or in other words, the list price is more than the 2 times of the standard cost. So in this case, that this product is more than that, so it's considered high margin. So with that, we created a subset of the table from the product table. So with this, we want to count the sales for only this kind of product, this kind of high margin product. We want to know that. So you can use a very similar DAX measure like this using the calculate function. Okay, so thanks for watching. Now you are learning one of the items in level 2 of my 6th level Power BI masterclass. It's your learning path. I designed it that step by step and slowly, and you can get it. I hope this is useful to you. God bless you. God bless Asia. One step at a time, you can be a master in your highly in demand skill.